Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a little bit since I've last been on here, but like again, from last video, waiting on parts. But today is the day I actually got the new chin spoiler in. I actually mentioned to y'all last time about the front of the car getting the facelift, and that's actually what I got today. So this right here is the new Magic Drift aerodynamic chin spoiler. It's going to replace this one right here. It's not bad, no, but it's old, it's all scuffed up and chipped. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be. It shouldn't take that long at all. I already have some of the headlights out and all that stuff disconnected. It's not a hard install. The hardest part is probably getting the old chin spoiler off, putting the new one on, drilling out the new holes. But other than that, it's not that difficult. I'm going to go ahead and probably get the front bumper off. And once I do that, I'll take that hinge shell, because it's kind of hard to take off the bumper with one hand. But yeah, I'll do that really quick and I'll try that. Alright guys, so we got the front bumper off. I didn't really film it just for the fact that it's a boring process, but if you'll see, these are not what actually holds up the bumper. I put those in there to where it'll hold it up better, but if you'll see, you have this one and then 2, 3, 4. That's all where the wings are stuffed up underneath there. But yeah, you have those screws. The ones are on the side right there, and then the same thing on the opposite side. Once you get all those undone, all you have to do is just unplug your fog light harnesses, and then the whole bumper should just slip off real easy. It's not a hard process. If y'all saw last video, we took off the rear bumper to do the reflector lights. Which that was harder just because the bolts are actually inside the trunk. These are all right here, they're all exposed. And if you'll get it off, see right there, those are the wings that go inside of the body of the car. And then you have your fog light harnesses that go in there and another there, and you have 2 of them. But if you look at the actual chin spoiler, all of these bolts right here is what holds that up, and that's what I'm going to be taking off in just a second. And the reason why I took the bumper off this time is because it's a hell of a lot easier to do with the bumper off. I found out last time I did it, I actually just jacked up the front of the car and did it that way. You can do it that way, completely fine to do it that way. I wouldn't though. I learned the hard way. It's an absolute pain in the ass. It's not easy. This way though, obviously it should be a lot easier because the bumper's actually off the freaking car. But yeah, you have, I can't remember how many screws it is, but they give you hardware. I'm going to use my same hardware from the other one. Just I'm going to use bigger washers because throughout time when you're driving, there's bolts in there, and they'll just rock back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and eventually those will come loose on there, and you'll have the tiniest bit of a gap on the chin spoiler to the bumper. That bothers the hell out of me. I had to fix it, so I put bigger washers, drilled out the holes to bigger washers, slipped those on the screw, and then I bolted those together, and it just sucked up the clearance. So if you do that, you shouldn't have a problem with it properly being on there. I don't know how many of these I'm going to have to do that to. Shouldn't be too many, but I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to show y'all the process of drilling out the holes, because I'm going to get the old chin spoiler off, matched up with the new one, use a Sharpie or any method. If you got a better method, by all means do it. But I'm going to get a Sharpie and color in the hole of where the old hole is on the old chin spoiler, and then I'm going to drill those out, and then obviously put on the new one, and then slip it back on. It's not a hard process at all, but once I get the 03 to 04 Cobra bumper, I'm going to have to do it all over again, unfortunately, but I'm stubborn. I want to put the new one on now. But you don't have to do it. You could wait, but I'm going to change my bumper. If you don't change your bumper, you obviously don't have to do this. But I'm going to get the old screws off, and as soon as I get done with that, I'll check back in with y'all about drilling out the holes. It's not a hard process. You get a certain drill bit size, and then how to, what was I saying? How to outline the holes on the new chin spoiler. That way you don't have to sit there and use vice grips, which also you will have to use vice grips to hold each side up. It's just a hell of a lot easier than trying to hold one side, drill one side. But enough talking, but let me get this taken care of, and I'll check back in. Alright guys, so got the old one off, and this took me a little while, but this is it. Old one's off. I just set it on there, it's actually off, but I'm gonna use all of my old hardware right here, just because I have washers and everything with it. But yeah, all the holes right here I drilled out, also obviously drilled out in the bumper. Now the whole process of the new one, getting the holes drilled into it, I'm about to figure that out. I'm gonna get that out of the box, and I'm gonna try to match it up to this old one and drill out the same holes. I'm gonna mark it down with a Sharpie and try to drill it out with the same holes. If I can't, I'm gonna try to figure out another way to do it, but I think this way might work. If it does, yay. If not, I'll show you another way. But if y'all do end up doing this to y'all's new Edge Mustang, there's multiple ways you can probably do this. I'm gonna do it the way I want. It may be easier, I don't know, But let me get this done, and then I'm going to show the process of drawing out the holes and putting the hardware through there. And then I'm going to show how to put it back on the car, the whole bumper, and then show you all the final result. I'm back. But holy shit. Okay, the trend spoiler is on. My God. That was a pain in the ass. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it at all. It is on. It's not perfect. I mean, it's there, but it's not like 100% perfect. So we'll see. It is on. This is the only problem I'm having. That's a tiny bit of gap, but if you come over here, no gap. And I tried to get that as perfect as I could, but at the same time, yeah, it wasn't pleasant. I was using a heat gun. I was using every bit of my strength just to pry that into, to screw it down. But I got it. Like I said, it doesn't look like perfect, but it's a hell of a lot better than what it could have been. If you are doing this alone, you will have to have vice strips to hold down both sides on the ends. You will have to. If you don't, you're gonna play hell trying to get this on. But it's on. It's not back on the car yet, obviously. It's sitting just right there. I'm gonna put it back on here in just a second. I'll film the part of me putting it back on just so y'all know how to do it. It's not hard at all. All you have is just the 3 screws on this side and then the 3 screws on that side. And then you plug back in your fog lights, and then you've got, where are they at? Right here. You've got these right here on both sides. And all those have are just the little body fasteners. Other than that's basically it. That's all the front bumper needs. Like I was saying, if you're doing this by yourself, I would highly suggest getting another pair of hands to help you out. But like I said, to do this, all you'll need is a drill bit, Phillips head screwdriver, and a I forget what size it is. It's a 7/16 boxed in or open in wrench. That's all you need to hold down the nut, and then take I use a little stubby screwdriver, Phillips stubby screwdriver, to drive it down. But once you get it all of them fastened down, like I said, I used a heat gun. I just waved it back and forth across all the pieces of plastic to get it softened up. I then bent it inward and then clamped it down again, drilled out a new hole, and then that's what made it pretty much easy to do. But yeah, I'm gonna try to fit this bumper back on, get it bolted back up, and then I'm gonna show you the finished product. Alright guys, so I finally got it all buttoned back together. Very, very, very tedious job. To some people it may not be, to me it was. But this is now the final product. That's it. Don't mind the fog lights still going out. That's it. I think it looks a hell of a lot better. It sticks out more. This is the old one. It was time for a new one. It was beat up. I mean, that's really the plain and simple way to put it. But yeah, this is it. This final product. No, it's not a huge appearance change, no. But I wanted to do it for a while now. Just for the simple fact of that one was old, beat up, and I just wanted a new one to put on there. Y'all won't want to miss next video. That's definitely gonna give the car a huge change in appearance. And then after that is a big surprise. You definitely won't want to miss next video. Let's just say the car will not sound the same. I'll put it that way. But yeah, this is the final result. Like I said, not a big change, no, but hell of a lot better than it was. That one, when the car got painted, when the car got body worked, it was covered in dust. But now, a lot better, brand new. It's different. I like it. Changed it. Why not? But if y'all will, like, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what y'all think. If y'all have any suggestions or anything like that, I'm all ears. But yeah, guys, this has been an awesome ride installing this. Hell of a ride, that's for sure. But like I said, like, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.